Tes tes, halo guys. Don't forget to comment guys. Jangan lupa komen, jangan lupa komen. France versus France. Wih, Mbappe. Kayaknya kencang kali guys. Mbappe power.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
Langsung shoot
Ekitike!
guys, aku tiga guys.
Goal, France! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. He's got away. Nice interception, well timed. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. That is Conte. Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Now Mbappe. Dembele. Pass is just off target. Upamecano plays it long. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Thuram receives it in a good position here. He takes a shot! Koundé knocks it out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Here comes the cross. France are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Platini, he's got tall! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Griezmann! Really well taken goal. France are back on level terms. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Aimed beyond the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he has shown him a yellow card. Camavinga. Camera. Now Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's Dembele. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ekitike.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's forced to go back. Spread out to the left. Half-time getting close now. That is lovely. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Ekitike has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Koundé. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Un petit rappel, chers spectateurs. N'oubliez pas l'opération caritative organisée autour de ce match. Merci d'avance.
And so we're off again.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, nice touch. And it's Chouameni. Oh, that is a nice touch. Lovely, now then. Koundé, and that has left him in a heap. Now it's Thuram, engages and forces him off the ball. Doué.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Flings in across. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Camavinga. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Griezmann is behind this one.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Mbappe, they're urging him to shoot. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Thuram. And here's Platini. No, he's not getting past him there. Kante takes control of it and he's on the move. He's on it, can he get away? Dembele. Platini. And it's Dembele. Dembele. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Dembele. Camera. He shifted it to the flank. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. And that's a dangerous ball. He's in a great position. Griezmann! Oh, should have put that away.
Griezmann has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And we have our very first corner. Now there's a fine ball.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Conte. And he was alert to it. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from much.
Shot, surely! Goal, France! And they're back in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Le numéro 9. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 11. Giroud.
Mbappe of energy, guys. Olivier Giroud. Guys, come on. Comments, guys. Comment, guys. Enemy change formation, guys. Dembele, Mbappe, Griezmann, Desiree Doué.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
France take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? Camavinga opts to play it back. Dembele. Platini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. And this is Giroud. And this is Dembele. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Shifted upfield. And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. It would be somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise.
FC masih belum bisa tipenya emang. Biasanya eFootball terus. Kayaknya next bang main FC-nya. Udah finish kan? Selesai kan? Oh. Bang Rasid biasanya main FC kah? Butuh tutor guys, main FC guys. Biasanya main PES dulu tuh, jadinya main eFootball, gameplaynya nggak beda. England. Wah, kuatnya wow. And squad is good guys. Squad musuhnya keren banget. Bang, divisinya apa? Divisi 1 guys. Jadi musuhnya divisi 1 semua nanti.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
That's a sharp pass. He has found the way through. Gerrard. Dembele. Platini. Tries to play it through. Now Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! Goal, England! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
England have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And this is Dembele. Great chance! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Pete.
And the shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's found a way through. Flashes it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Bellingham, looking to play him in. Platini. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
France looking to pass their way through.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Can he finish? And how
Nice
good was
nice.
that? He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Suran guys.
And that's it.
Musuhnya Suran ya?
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
Suran terus guys.
Good evening to you.
Chers spectateurs, je vous rappelle que nos agents et nos hôtesses vous attendent à la boutique du club. Ils vous proposeront le
Tuh,
programme du match
divisi 1
ainsi que d'autres objets
2200.
souvenirs.
Lawannya divisi 1 semua guys. Coba kita ini ya. Jan color guys. Kayaknya mending jan color deh gitu. Messi, Messi, Messi. Yuk kita cari di sana. Wah, 11.000 guys. Isung Park. Halo bro. Ya, ya. Nah, festive season ngambil siapa? Ngambil Zanetti ya, nanti guys. Mending main FC Mobile. Nggak punya HP bang. Rian, say hi, hi. Aduh, musuhnya nggak nge-play guys. Kenapa dia guys? FTK 190. Dulu. Belum top start guys ya guys. Nunggu siapa dia? Terus. Gak jadi di start guys ya guys. Dari ketahui ya maksudnya.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by
Ekitike! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Vermin. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good strength. Ronaldinho. The ball goes, he rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Hazard.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Platini. Nicely shaped ball. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Michel Platini. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And no, that was never going to make it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That pass has been well intercepted. He is through here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. So we're still where we started right now. Vermin. Messi tries to play it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hazard.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Ronaldinho. Neymar. Driving forward. And it's Rijkaard. Opts for safety. It's a pretty loose pass. That's good running with the ball. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Inter certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Michel Platini. Nicely weighted ball. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. Steep. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Messi. It is a corner, good chance.
Wait, football is worse than mobile. I don't know, bro.
Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Looking for the run. Messi receives it in a wide position. Neymar is onto it. He gets big! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Cannavaro. Can he get it through? Goes looking wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played into space out wide. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? Filippo Inzaghi plays it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Cantona running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Crosses it in. And he knocks it clear. So, third corner of the game. Right card! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Always onto this. And this is Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's De Bruyne. It's a searching pass. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Ekitike. Now it's Hullet. Now it's De Bruyne. He's through here. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Looking to play him in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he is going into that little black book. Rijkaard. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Maldini. Rijkaard. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's in! There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Can he get on the end of this? And that's a dangerous... And Hullet! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, he's been flattened there. Cleared without complication. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's nice. Cross into the box. He's got
Nice,
Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Misal pelatih. Wis. Karena terakhir.
And that is out of play. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Michel Platini.
Oh, great feat, that.
De Bruyne. Here's a sharp little chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Park Ji-sung.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Now
recupero.
that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. Drives it in. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4.
Milan are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Great vision. And we're done. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Ekitike voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win.
Malah John Osimhen. Aduh. Bro, Zolo, what is your account? Let me add you, bro. Nah. Globalnya siapa? Sonor MX TikTok. Wow. GG squad guys. Turam, Nesta, Pandesar. GG ya squadnya guys. Rumi juga. Formasinya apa deh? Double AM, triple AMF guys. Kira. Kira tuh jangkar banget guys. Coba Gaza. Gibraltar. Terus Dominique, Messi, Gullit, Toure, Chouameni. Saliba. Oke. Pace 1995. John Collar. Tevez, Romario, Messi. Diore, Vieira. Kayaknya butuh ini ya. I need right midfielder. Itu Gullit. Oke. Mau Juve. Dembele guys. Messi. Zanetti. Bluefin Akbar. Kemarin lawan ini guys. Bluefin Akbar guys. Messi, Romario, Gareth Bale. Itu Guardiolanya nge-aim Romario, guys. Let's go again. Guys, komen guys. Versus Spain. Triple. Wah, tak tahu loh.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Dembele! Mbappe, steaming on goalwards. He's on it, and he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely.
Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a searching pass. Nico Gonzalez. And it's Dembele. Oh, it's come loose. Taken back almost at once. So we're still where we started right now. Raul. Well, that has not gone well. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe! Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Can he get it through? Ah, that's a fine interception. Spain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Morata. Raul. And it's been played through. Brilliantly cut out. Dembele. Dembele making good progress on the right-hand side. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he skips past his man. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the pass is intercepted. Ambitious ball here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Sir.
Hangs in a cross. Oh, well played. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Camavinga. And they've got a throw. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Can he finish?
Oh.
Grimaldo. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
France may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Koundé. Platini is the team's great visionary. Koundé. To Camara. Ekitike. And it's Michel Platini. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. That's a shade optimistic. Torres. Nico Gonzalez. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Played into space. Morata is wide and looking to get onto this. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Ekitike looking to be a menace in the final third. Dembele on a strong run down the right. Now it's Torres. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Flings in across.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Played it again. Oh, well played, well played. Rodri plays it all the way forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for a runner. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Michel Platini. And he's got the beating of his man. It's a threatening ball. Morata. Raul. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 24, Morata, será reemplazado por el dorsal 21. Cambio de jugadores.
Now, this could be a chance. Raul finds himself offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can they find an extra gear here? Raul. And it's Gonzalez. Raul has got himself a free kick. Dembele. Ekitike. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga has it in a wide position. Quick look, then he's got Tool. And that's gone route one. Dembele in with the challenge.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Nico Gonzalez.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 18 serán sustituidos
Howson.
por el dorsal 17.
They're
el
avoiding the
dorsal
blatantly
7.
obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Rodri. And here's Raul.
Habrá 3 minutos
Camera.
de descuento.
That's a good ball out wide. Back towards the middle. Mbappe. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Just eases him off the ball. Crosses it in. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. And this is Raul. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
This is the time you need that pace.
Camera. Over to the left. And it's Michel Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Giroud.
Masa?
Shapes to shoot! And it's Rodri. Merino. And he was quick to react. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Platini. Colomwani. Merino.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Dembele takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Colomwani. And he's chosen to go back. Takes a shot! Oh, easy pickings there. Backward it goes. Played out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now, can they get him away? That is a brilliant... That's it for the first period of extra time. And so penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes?
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And so the last chance to find a winner. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Colomwani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
El dorsal 2.
Stood up well to him there. A lot of space ahead of him. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pedri. This looks promising. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Raul.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pinches it off him. And here's Raul. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Yeah, and it was clear who the better side was in extra time. It was equally clear why they didn't win it.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he has done his bit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Mbappe is the next man in the spotlight.
Never looked in doubt, really. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Torres is the man who's second in line. And he sticks it away.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So, the second man in line. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Spain are looking for comfort. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Dembele is third in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Spain are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Top corner, brilliant penalty. And they're 2 up. France at the point of no return. Sticks it away.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And that has lifted the roof. France fall short in the...
Skip nggak guys? Cara dapat Messi buang. Nih guys, hal yang perlu dilakuin itu bukan rumus atau bukan gacha guys. Nah, jadi sistem yang ada di eFootball itu dia pakai PT gacha. Jadi sebelum masuk ke gacha yang kalian tuju, kalian itu harus setidaknya sekali-kali guys, ini guys, kayak 148 per 150, berarti ini aku 2 kali. Nah, Di event-event yang kayak gini tuh nggak usah di all in, cukup kecil-kecil. Nah kalau sudah, nanti baru berani yang gede-gede langsung 900 gitu guys. Itu tips main eFootball guys. Jadi jangan langsung di all in koinnya, kita kecil-kecil di yang player sultan gitu guys, baru kalau di epic baru di all in. Nanti nggak usah sampai habis, nggak usah sampai dalam, itu udah pasti dapet tuh yang player epicnya. Mana mana guys, where are you people, where are people. Wus dapat. Eh, langsung longsor guys. Satu juga 6 5 defender. How that's like terus Zapis dari kami.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think their words...
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Milan are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro picks it up out wide.
Stop.
Out of play for a throw. Azar. Strong running down that left flank. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. And he's gone backward here. Platini.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Messi. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Platini. Now that looks a decent ball. Lofted in. Keeper's dealt with that. And that is a little undercooked. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that has been cut short. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ambitious ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivers the ball. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rijkaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Cannavaro. And it's Messi. Now Platini. Ekitike. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Azar. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. That'll be a corner. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
1 minute at a time.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Milan really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, what about a counter-attack? Not the most accurate pass. And it's Neymar. Decent progress down the left. And he's had it nicked away. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Hullet. Baresi wins the duel this time. Indonesia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Azar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Azar. So we've reached the hour mark. And this is Azar. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Neymar. Messi, who does have an assist to his name, aimed beyond the defence. Messi, can he get it through? Baresi does well to get it back. Beraldo. Alexander-Arnold to Messi. Kukçu. And it's Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. Out to the left it goes. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini. Here's Cannavaro. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a mighty effort! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Indonesia, number 13. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Brahim Diaz.
Musuh. Trent Arnold.
Indonesia making consecutive changes here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually...
Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Knocks it into space. Cannavaro. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar. Platini quietly revving up. That's an imaginative pass. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cannavaro. Neymar. Turns back here, probably the best option. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Platini. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rijkaard.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And that will be it. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Ekitike claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator.
Naiknya 13, guys. Habis itu kalau kalah turunnya turun drastis, guys, biasanya, guys. Bang, minggu depan gacha nggak? Tergantung, kalau ada player itu kita gacha, guys. Kalau nggak kita cuma 100 koin gitu, guys. Baik, guys, kita atur-atur formasi dulu, guys. Sampingnya cuma 83, guys. Masalahnya, guys. Tipis 9. 79. 91. 89. Offset Turler. Butuh playmaker, guys, sebenarnya, guys. Karena ini loh, John O'Shea. Aku nggak ada ini, nggak ada apa tuh namanya, nggak ada XP ya. Kalau ada ini bagus banget, lumayan. Inzaghi 97, 95, 94. 100. Messi 110, guys. Bang, kok Cannavaro jadi bek kanan? Eh, main enak, guys. Kalau mau ini ya. Kalau buat lekat-lekat, sebenarnya ini bagus. Cuma apa ya? Perhatiin nih guys, kalau di tengah. Kalau saya nggak apa-apa deh. Di tengah tuh setidaknya 180-an, 186, 185. Marquinhos berapa? 183. Cuma speed sama akselerasinya tuh nggak kenceng guys. Jadi biasanya si Silvestre aku taruh di kiri guys. Karena ada skill ini. Skill edge crossing. Parkinson. Tapi Simons. Ini Sapi Simons lumayan oke guys. Buat kencang tangan guys. Buat speed. 103, 109. Buat heading guys dulu guys. Udah ya. Thank you yang udah nonton. See you besok. Bye bye. Kok kalian belum keluar guys? Keluar guys, keluar guys. Ini udah nih, thank you yang udah nonton. Bye bye, bye bye.